Hey, babies.
Alright, you know who's next, huh?
Zebruh.
It's time for the Zebroni. Hey, look at that.
Oh, it gives you the reveal after you figured out.
Yeah,
How nutty.
that's pretty nutty. Alright, well, it's time. I already read this. It's time for this snood right here and his weird, ugly face.
I love him.
I'm not saying it's ugly just because he's a nutly character. It's a pretty
I love
neatly
him.
face.
I'm very excited. Let's go.
Your stroll takes you to a nice part of town that seems to have larger, more McMansion-style hives.
Ooh.
Look at these hives. Based on your past experience on Alternia, you're not quite certain that upper-class enclaves require equal safety for you, but you might as well explore. You never know where you'll find your next friend. The power of positive thinking must be on your side, because someone emerges out of the shadows of these sprawling suburbs.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm excited. Okay, let me think.
this is a song?
I can't hear it.
Oh,
Turn it up for me just for now.
okay. You'll be amused at the choice of instruments.
I love it.
Alright.
Okay, let me think of his voice. Bruh.
I'm actually gonna turn it up a little bit. Alrighty.
Okay, bro.
Oh.
Oh, hello there.
Not another oh hello there. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. Bruh.
Alright. Oh.
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 I don't believe we've met. I'm sure I would have remembered someone with such unique looks. Bro. You don't know where you are, do you? A pale? Does he put symbols based off of
Like,
how he's feeling most prominently?
oh dear. Never mind. Oof. I got blasted. Hang on. Okay. By this point in your time on Alternia, you don't know if it's wise. Admit. Got him. Typo.
Yep.
You don't know if it's wise to admit that you're lost and naive to the ways of the world. But you don't know what you could say to try and convince this guy, now that, that you've got any kind of street smarts. You nod your head reluctantly, but he actually looks more interested in you after the confirmation that you're new to the neighborhood. Have you perhaps found someone who likes you for your vulnerability and naivete? That would sure be fantastic luck.
Ooh, auspice? It's a good thing I found you. Not everyone is Not everyone is as respectful of low bloods as I am. What the heck?
This guy's song is short too.
Wait, his voice sounds kind of like Vickery's.
Don't
He just rolls through them all.
Yep, looks like it.
Oh, but I should make assumptions just because you're not much to look at. My bad.
Oh, he like highlights them based on the tone underneath them. Like he needs to point it out.
You're not much to look at. My bad. Oh,
Ew.
your face kind of spread out a little bit.
He leaned
Close to us.
yeah, he leaned forward, you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't mean to be forward, but you're just so interesting. Mind if I ask what your blood is?
Oh yes. You hesitate, while you're still terrifyingly ignorant of the intricacies of Alternian society. You're starting to feel terrifyingly informed about the role that blood color plays in this world. And you've managed to gather by now that plain old human red isn't considered one of the better colors to have. What do? Oh.
I feel like if we lie, we're gonna lose him because he likes low bloods.
He likes to snood at low bloods.
Yeah, so let's lie and say we have a high blood color.
Okay, let's lie. Yeah?
Really? Whoa! Look at his stupid stance.
Yeah?
How many times do we have to make the do it to him joke?
I'm not making it. You made it first. You did it first, Cameron. You lose.
Look at it. His hands are even like it. Last
Yes.
time they were clasped together.
I
This
know,
time they're
I
actually-
know. I know. Don't nude at me.
Not that I don't want to be friends with other Highbloods, but I'm a busy troll, you understand? Okay, let me think here. Bro! I keep messing.
Stupid. It's just
So
a...
I don't befriend folks that I might, want to fill a quadrant with someday.
Oh yeah?
Besides, Highbloods just don't need as much help in our unjust society. Stay awakened.
Oh. Oh, it's like a combination of like the enlightened people and like stay woke. Are you enlightened by your intelligence, Zebra? I'm sure you are. Oh. He pumps his fist in the air, and you immediately copy him, but the gesture doesn't seem to be enough to change his mind about you not being oppressed enough for his tastes.
So, I just don't think it's going to work out between us.
Out of his league. Oh.
Alright.
Off to a good start. Oof, okay.
So he likes us oppressed people. Let's tell the truth.
That's not true.
Red, huh? Wow, that's so unique. I've always liked the color red.
Mm.
Goes with hearts. I don't think I've ever filled a quadrant with a red blood before.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think I've ever made friends with a red blood before.
You don't know what a quadrant is, or what it means to fill one. Given your experience on this planet so far, you're nervous that it could mean something violent. And you don't want to further expose your ignorance, so you just say you're as excited for this friendship as he is.
You come on strong. Nice.
Mm.
Ooh. I like to say, what
I
did
fucked
you
it.
do?
I fucked it. I got too excited. I clicked 2 times.
Oh no, we don't even know what the little symbols were. Were they diamonds? I would think so, because he mentioned a place to say, ugh, look what you did. You fucked.
No. I was vibrating in my chair, Cameron. I messed it up.
You were too excited about Zebra's awesomeness.
No, that is silly.
You need a place to stay for the day, right? I can help out with that. Ah, geez, became Vickery again.
Dumb.
Why is this so hard?
Because you're bad.
I can help out with that. Nah, it's too Vickery. I just need to change the voice. I
Hurry up.
help out with that.
Cameron.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Got plenty of spare rooms for guests in my hive. Oh, geez, it still does the whatever.
What is this stance?
Excellent stance.
This is the next level courtship right here.
Because I believe it's important to help out the underserved members of the community when you can. He's a charity person.
Yeah.
My hive is this way, don't we?
This is the meaning of charity right here.
Mm-hmm.
You follow him down the street. This fucking face. You
He's so hot.
you get to must qualify as a nice night because you see lots of other trolls walking around here too. Most of them are dressed as nice as Zebra, and you see a few shabbier looking trolls that must be low bloods walking with high bloods.
And walking with a high blood is illegal according to Sorry.
I'm sorry. Is this like a gathering place for your folk, Zebra?
Today is actually Flush Affirmation Day, so you'll see a lot of trolls taking their mate Brits out to celebrate.
Okay. Alright.
Lucky for you, my flush quadrant is currently empty, so I'm all yours tonight. Yes.
Whew. That sounds a little weird. It doesn't need to be all yours, you assure him. You're an easygoing individual who's happy to share their friends with plenty of other friends.
Sure. Sharing can be good time. If you're into that.
W mouth confirmed.
You dumb. I could be speaking personally. Like maybe with you low bloods, but not in an objectifying way. Everyone involved has got to respect each other, you know.
Wow, what? You have no idea how your innocent comment about friendship got taken to this particular place? You decide that maybe the best thing to say here is nothing, because who knows how we might misinterpret you next.
Huh. Looks like there are a lot of high blood, low blood couples out tonight for the holiday. Pretty unusual to see in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's sad, but most of these low bloods are probably with their mates Brits because it's socially advantageous. Pretty shitty of the high bloods to take advantage of that, but not everyone is as socially conscious as I am.
Oh. Oh, my poor face. Contorted into this awful smile.
I love it. I love this comment. Also, he has regular fingernails instead of claws, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Makes me happy inside.
Yeah.
I think it's super terrible when high bloods don't treat their low blood mates Brits like the queens they are.
Alright, we've caught up from the store page. I think.
Yep.
When you look around at all the other couples, the class divide is pretty noticeable, and some of the high blood trolls have scornful looks on their faces when talking to their low blood dates.
Oh, okay.
One troll dressed in cerulean is making her shabbily dressed mate Sprit kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulders.
Okay.
Socially advantageous.
This kind of reminds me of our Dada's friendship.
Yeah. Kinky.
Dunk. Go.
It could maybe be a cute coupley thing, you guess, except she's sure laughing a lot and has the heel reboot pressing into the back of his neck. You don't want to speculate about what people might be into, but it does seem kind of humiliating.
Oh, I love it.
Zebruh sees where you're looking and shudders theatrically. In the process of waving his arms around in disgust, he slips an arm over your shoulders.
I love you, Zebruh. Zebrah's my favorite. I love. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have to see something like that. Oh, jeez, I still have that weird, stupid accent.
You're trying to think of a tactful and friendly way to move away from his arm around your shoulders when you arrive at what must be his hive. It's the biggest and most McMansion-y hive on the block.
Oh, shit.
He's surrounded by, like, people lower than him, of course. When he stops in front of it, he lets go of you to gesture proudly at his sprawling home.
Welcome to my humble abode. I just grateful, you know, to be able to share my wealth with those less fortunate.
There it is.
Why does it have stripes? That's illegal.
That's super illegal.
Well, guess gray's allowed now.
Yep. When you walk inside the front door, you're greeted by a very distinguished-looking white zebra. It has normal zebra markings all over its body, except for around its neck, where the dark gray zags have formed a shape that looks like a bow tie, almost like it's wearing a suit. How dare you?
I love it.
This text block.
Also, look at his hair.
It's got like Donkey Kong hair. Stupid. You don't know how its zebra face is managing to radiate pure disdain when it looks at you, but that is unquestionably the energy you're getting.
Don't mind my losses. He's kind of socially old-fashioned.
Ulysses does not approve.
Look at this stupid stand. This stupid gonna do it to you stance.
This window.
This stub.
You're a stub. This is a nice house.
It is really nice.
This is...
Kind of reminds me of Joseph's.
What a baby.
But he lets me keep low bloods around the hive to help out and stuff. So he's not all bad.
And...
Let me give you a grand tour.
Mm.
Wanting to bed me? I hope so.
I hope so. As Zebruh takes you through the spacious hive, you can see other trolls in several of the rooms.
What?
Most of them aren't.
Zebruh!
Most of them aren't wearing clothes as nice as Zebrah's. You're guessing these are the lowbloods he just mentioned. They all seem to be doing chores, sweeping, cooking, exchanging green slime in troll-sized bathtubs for other, possibly fresher green slime. Yeah. Each of them glances up at you and Zebruh when you pass by, then looks differentially away. Zebruh lets us following you, and every time you exit a room it pauses in the doorway to whinny out what could be orders, or possibly he's just berating them. You're right in an empty ballroom-looking space upstairs, where several low-blood trolls are hard at work cleaning up the remains of what must have been quite a party.
It's Joseph.
You're silly.
Except the opposite of Joseph, because Joseph is partying for high bloods, not low bloods.
Zebruh seems to notice you noticing how all the trolls in here are scrubbing the floor and how they are all avoiding your eyes.
I told you, I take plenty of guests. I believe it's important to promote diversity, you know. So that's why you don't see other indigo bloods here. What?
Oh, you nut. You nut.
Looks like all my guests are busy today. Well, an important part of communal living involves contributing your labor when it's necessary, right guys? Are they all quite okay with this?
A few lowbloods mutter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. Zebruh looks a little uncomfortable with the bowing, but not that uncomfortable. He doesn't introduce you to any of them.
They don't all realize yet that my hive is a sanctuary from the harsh injustices of the outside world. Anyway, enough about my low-blood guests. Let's take care of you, shall we?
Perhaps this has had enough of tolerating your presence, because it takes the opportunity to stop following you and go huff at more of Zebrah's guests. Now, for better or worse, you are alone and Zebruh has turned all of his attention on you. His smile seems very friendly. You want to see it as friendly.
The night is still young. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. If you feel like going out on the town to celebrate Flushed Affirmation Day, I have lots of other friends I could introduce you to. Help you meet the right kind of culture, you know.
Culture?
Or if you're tired, I can show you to your guest room. Now, and we can have a nice night in.
Go out or stay in. Ooh. I wonder.
I'm excited to see the stay in one, so I want to save that for later.
I wonder.
Let's go out.
Let's go out. You're not crazy about the idea of being alone with this guy for the rest of the night. Once if he's as popular as he says he is, that means more potential friends for you to meet. You tell him that you're interested in going out.
Cool. That sounds like a great time. I'll just go get ready. Actually, I think I'm more in the mood for a nice quiet night in.
Oh.
Maybe television streaming service, and lower the temperature if that's cool with you.
Is this Netflix and chill?
Yeah.
Oh boy. That has the same connotations as it does on Earth. It's not cool with you. You stumble through expressing some misgivings, but he talks over you.
Great! Sounds like we both feel like staying in tonight.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh. Okay. Alright, friendo.
Not gonna lie, I'm psyched to stay in and have you all to myself. Oh, horse cock horn man. I just want you to feel comfortable, whatever we choose to do.
You're not sure why you asked what you wanted to do, since your preferences don't seem to matter much.
My lusses and my guests have probably prepared a delicious meal for you by now. But let's finish the tour first.
Mm-hmm.
Assume you won't just see my room. Ooh.
The spade's supposed to be like the aggressive approach.
It's like a I'm gonna show off my room. It's a more showy approach, I take it, than a more yeah.
You tell him, sure, bedrooms are a great way for people to express their personalities, and as his friend, you're interested in getting to know him better. He doesn't seem to have heard part of that sentence, but it's okay. Hopefully you got the gist.
You keep like, friend, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Friend. When you get to his enormous room, it's decorated with posters of musicians on the wall and what seem to be social justice slogans. Oh yeah. One poster has a symbol with clawed hands in several different colors coming together to hold a trident with the word unity underneath it. Okay. More posters we can read. Sadly, we don't get to see his room in the flesh. Another poster features a rainbow of colors ranging from rust to olive green that proclaims him to be a low-blood ally. Two other low-blood servants are in here, one of them standing on a stepladder to dust some high shelves, while the other crawls around on the floor scrubbing and picking up wrappers that Zebruh seems to have just littered there.
Pretty sweet place, right? A little confused by the poster. Sorry, every time he does this stupid stance.
You're dumb.
Why are your hands together, Zebruh?
Don't Newton.
Your music taste. They did this on purpose.
No. No.
They did.
No.
Look at him.
No.
He's a perfect white boy.
You're silly. No, I refuse to believe it.
Your music taste probably isn't refined enough to have heard of my favorite bands. I only listen to subversive musicians that speak truth to power. Luckily, you have me to teach you how to confront your privilege and support marginalized artists.
Oh, okay.
Also, did you notice my rad pile? It's a perfect setup for feelings jams with your Moirail.
Is this also gonna be a thing? Okay.
Whatever.
He winks at you. You don't know what a Moirail is, or what he means by feelings jam. Which sounds like, in theory, it could be a nice thing, but maybe not, given the sleazy way he says it. You tell him that it looks like a very nice pile of things. You spot a couple pillows, what looks like a puppet with a disturbingly long nose. Some random bow ties, a few horseshoes.
What is this pile?
He has a Smuppet looking thing.
Yeah.
Bow ties and horseshoes.
Okay. This big courting pile. You got like this pile of garbage and you're like, wanna lie down on him for a second? We don't have to do anything, but sometimes it can be nice to just, pacify each other a little bit.
He sprawls on the pile in what he probably thinks is an enticing way. Like he wants you to draw him like one of your French girls.
I love him. I fucking love him.
You turn away to try and hide the disturbed expression on your face, because turning down his advances probably isn't the best way to secure his friendship. As your eyes cast about the rest of the room, you notice that the low-blood servant scrubbing the floor is having a coughing fit. You can tell that she's trying to cough unobtrusively, but it seems like she's hacking her lungs up, with each big cough wrecking her whole body and making her shoulders ache. Concerned, you crouch down by her side. She jumps when she notices your concern and mumbles that she's fine and that you don't need to worry. But she doesn't look fine. Now you're getting a closer look, you can tell that she seems to be undurfed and exhausted, with sickly shadows on her face and scraped up knees and elbows.
Oh, Zebruh.
She looks bad, and you know bad, considering how much...
Window looks kind of like a penis.
You're stupid. Considering how much of your time you recently spent stumbling around with various excruciating injuries. Mention to Zebra that his guest is not looking so good. He frowns, getting up from his pile of stuff to come investigate, blinking down at you in confusion and not sparing a glance for the low blood.
What? What are you even talking about?
The servant tries to go back to her scrubbing, but he struggles with coughing and scrubbing simultaneously. It's hard for you to watch. Really, she would feel better if you took a break and ate or drank something. Ask Zebra about the hot meal he said was being cooked for you. Maybe you could give some of it to this poor sick troll.
Jeez, you're making me look bad. Haha. There's no way a guest in my house could be going hungry. I respect lowbloods and do everything in my power to take care of them. What do you think? You're a better ally than I am?
Considering your status, or lack thereof, on this planet, you're not sure you count as an ally so much as a member of the oppressed underclass, but you let that slide. You hasten to explain that you didn't mean to criticize him, and you're sure he's doing a fine job at being an ally to lowbloods.
Yeah, well, it's not easy. Whatever. Maybe we should go eat now. I don't feel like having a feelings jam anymore.
He turns and leaves the room without showing any sign that he'll do something for the sick lowblood. You mouth an apology to her behind his back, and he just gives you a tired wave and goes back to scrubbing. Back to this. He leads you downstairs to the dining room, where his Lessus is supervising a team of lowbloods setting the table with what looks like a 4-course meal.
Oh.
The look on his Lessus' zebra face is now even more disdainful than before, and his bow tie seems angrier.
Looks like dinner is almost ready. Cool, cool. Of course, you're probably not going to offer to pay for any of it, are you? Figures. Lowbloods. I mean, trolls in general are always expecting me to provide for them, without ever offering any concupiscence turn.
Oh? Oh.
What does concupiscence mean?
That's the left half of the quadrant diagram.
Oh.
You know, the one with the heart and the spade in it.
Oh. Oh. Zebra. Okay, Zebra. Oh. Go ahead.
Once you're kind of glad that you're unfamiliar with his alien vocabulary and innuendo. You have absolutely no money, which he definitely knows. You can pay him back for the dinner in friendship?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I want to be friends with someone who has a problem with the way I do activism. I have it on my good authority from every other Highblood. I know that my intersectional praxis is valid.
You stumble over your words in your haste to assure him that you in no way meant to say he's not valid. You've never met a troll so valid. No one believes in his validity more than you do.
You're valid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go eat, bro.
Stupid. Both sit down at the table while the lowbloods set the table, light the candles, and serve the appetizer course. You can't help but notice that most of them look just as malnourished and sickly as the troll upstairs. But it might just be best not to bring that up again. You eat in silence for a while, and Zebra looks like he's stewing over something. Then he sets his fork down and looks over the table at you with a frown.
You know what? I just realized. You totally denied my lowblood her own agency when you questioned me about not feeding her.
Hmm.
Yeah, what you said was totally problematic. You don't respect lowbloods at all, do you? Not like I do.
You try to apologize, saying that it was not your intention to disrespect anyone, but that you're sorry you apparently did. He doesn't let you get the words out.
People don't realize how tough it is to be a high-blood troll who believes in social justice. Seriously, I face my own kind of oppression for speaking out and being an activist for lowblood, right? I mean, for lowblood rights.
I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm. For one thing, I never get the consolation or concupiscence I deserve. My quadrants are always going unfilled because no one else agrees with my radical views. You enlightened.
You enlightened being you.
I thought you'd be different. But you don't get it either.
You try to tell him that he's got you all wrong. You agree with his radical views and believe in low-blood rights, which is why you were concerned for his guest in the first place. But he acts like he didn't say any of what you just said.
You don't listen.
No.
That's one of the things. You definitely don't listen to anything ever.
No.
You're just another one of the oppressors, complicit in the unequal power structures of our fucked up society. Your lack of awareness of your own privilege really makes me sick.
Oh.
Ooh, and angry.
Action.
You must think you're so oppressed with your red blood and multiple injuries. But what you're doing now, rejecting me and criticizing me, really exactly the same as what subjugulators do to the lowbloods that I call.
Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, you're just gonna put that on the same level as actually dying.
Oh, Zebruh.
Okay.
You probably deserve whatever shitty position you have in society, unlike me. I deserve to have this nice house, and low-blood servants, and full quadrants for being such a good activist, okay?
He's standing up now, advancing on you with the zebra snapping its hooves threateningly at his side. You scramble back, trying to make your way to the front door. It's tricky because you have to step around all the lowbloods who seem to feel strongly that they should get away from Zebruh when he's angry. You don't make it to the door fast enough on your own. Huh.
Oh, shit.
Got flashed with horseshoes. With a terrifying equine scream, Zebrah's Lessus rears up on its hind legs and strikes you with its hooves, battering you through the front door and breaking some of your recently healed ribs again. And the cycle continues.
Yep. Take your privilege and offensive views and get out! Anyone who doesn't respect lowbloods is not welcome as a guest in my hive!
Game over. It would behoove you to stay away. Well.
Zebruh. What a man.
No.
I wanna have sex with him now. Let's go.
No. Alright. Now let's show me to my room, please.
Does this mean we're gonna go out?
You think that going out with Zebruh on Flushed Affirmation Day might potentially give him the wrong idea, and besides, you're pretty tired, so you don't feel like going out. You tell him you're ready to retire to your guest room now.
Sure. Oh, bruh, by the way. Have you ever heard of Jixie Weissman? Probably haven't. You don't seem like you're a very serious music fan. But you've got a great opportunity tonight to learn from me. One of our low-blood musician friends is playing a show for the holiday. I'd like to get us in because I'm super connected in the scene. Yeah. Going out. We should go just in case she's there.
You could have sworn you told him you wanted to stay in tonight, but okay. You can gather the remains of your energy and go out to this concert with him. If that's what a good friend would do. That's what a good friend would do. He takes you across town to the concert, the concert, only trying to hold your hand or put his arm around you a couple of times on the way, so it could be worse. Maybe hand-holding is totally platonic on Alternia? You hope so. And the concert itself is one troll with a guitar and a harmonica, who, according to Zebruh, is a lowblood, whose songs are spreading truly radical messages, almost as radical as Chixie's. You enjoy the tunes as much as you can, but you don't understand what the lyrics are trying to say. You ask Zebruh what the lyrics mean, since the message is apparently important to him, but he gets annoyed with your question.
What? The lyrics are about, well, they're about a lot of things. Social justice and oppression and stuff. You know, I know this shit. It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't already get it. Like, if you're not on my level already, I don't know what I can really say, you know? But enough about the music. I want to talk about you. What sort of things are you into?
I just noticed you've been doing this voice for a while. I'm sort of detecting. Do I detect a note of Nick Cage in there? You wanna?
I have no idea what Nick Cage sounds like. I mean, I know what he sounds like, but I haven't memorized his voice.
Oh, baby.
That would be fantastic, though. I was actually just talking about Nick Cage at work today.
It sounds just a little on the cagey side.
Good.
You haven't had many opportunities on Alternia to talk about your interests. How exciting. You say that you like playing games, but he's already interrupting you.
Cool. Sounds great. Real interesting stuff. But what's your quadrant situation like?
It's hard to pretend that you know what he's talking about now that he's
so bad at this.
Now that he's asked you about quadrants directly, you admit you have no idea what he means by quadrant situation.
Whoa, you're even more clueless than I thought. Don't worry, I still find you attractive.
He goes into a brief, but not really brief enough explanation on the 4 types of romance on Alternia. Matespership, heart, the fleshed quadrant, which to you sounds like the most analogous to human romantic partnerships. More allegiance. Diamond, the pale quadrant, which sounds like an exceptionally codependent friendship by human standards. Auspisticism, club, the ashen quadrant, which you don't understand at all. And gizmicitude, spade, the black quadrant, which just sounds like repeatedly hooking up with someone you hate. You're fuzzy on the details of all 4 of these, but you understand enough to get what he's asking. To get that he's asking if you're single, you tell him that you really just want to be friends.
Of course, I super respect your choices. If you ever change your mind, I'm right here. And being in a quadrant with an influential yet sensitive and socially aware indigo blood like myself could make it a lot easier. If you for you to survive and thrive on Alternia.
Wasn't he criticizing that kind of high blood, low blood, socially advantageous relationship just a few hours ago? Wouldn't be very friendly of you to point out his hypocrisy, so you don't mention it. After another song, another troll at the club sidles up to Zebruh and whispers something in his ear, then skulks off again. Zebruh looks alarmed, glancing around him and edging towards the club exit.
I just got a tip that there's about to be a culling at this concert. We should get out of here. Oh shit.
You definitely agree with him about wanting to get out of here. Look around at the rest of the audience still enjoying the show. You and Zebruh are the only ones getting ready to leave. Is he going to warn any of the other trolls here of the danger?
Oh no, definitely not. If I were to warn any of these low bloods that a culling is coming, that could mean risking my life too. Not that I've ever tried, but everyone knows that. High bloods here will probably be fine, though. We've got each other's backs. It's important to look after your comrades in the struggle.
Sure enough. You can see that the other trolls here who, much like Zebruh, stand out because they're wearing nice clothes, are casually but urgently leaving the concert venue. Well, they're still clapping and singing along with the singer on stage. No one has given them a tip-off.
Come on, we've got to scram.
The two of you abscond, getting away from the music club as fast as your legs can carry you. By the time Zebruh decides it's safe to slow down, you are tired and out of breath. Looking around, it seems like you've arrived back in the high blood part of town. You wonder if drones have descended on all those trolls at the club by now. You just can't hear it because of this neighborhood is too far away, closed off, and sheltered from the violence.
Phew, that was a close one. Going to low-blood cultural events like that can be dangerous, but it's one of the risks you have to take if you want to be an activist. I can't tell you how many times I've risked a culling to fight for low-blood rights. Civil disobedience is the only way to fight the authoritarian state.
How is this the good ending? How is this better than the last one? So we haven't helped anyone yet.
Nope, he's just gonna fall in love with us, that's all.
He turns to you and takes one of your hands in both of his, looking deep into your eyes.
I just think it's so cool how you've supported me back there when we risked our lives for the cause. I can't wait to be one of your starving servants. That's probably the best way you can contribute as an activist and ally, you know? By supporting me. Speaking of activism, we were talking about quadrants earlier. Let's get back to that. Speaking of activism, that's probably the best way you can contribute to me as an activist and ally. Wait, what?
What is going on? What? Huh? What? What is happening? Can you click on the left side? I'm gonna read this just in case. This guy does not want to take no for an answer. Once again, you reiterate that friendship is what you're looking for here. He nods enthusiastically and squeezes your hand tighter. Yeah, okay. You can click on the left to go back. I have no idea.
Wow, that's so weird. Huh.
Let's just start working. I don't remember that being a feature before.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck yeah! I love friendship! I've always believed that a strong friendship is the best foundation for any successful romantic relationship. Many trolls start by being friends first and enter into a quadrant later. Even if you try to be friends, but then fight too much, that can still prepare you for a colligonous quadrant. Either way, the thought of being your friend makes my blood pusher beat a little faster.
Sure, you say. If what we're doing is extolling the benefits of friendship, then boy, do you have some things to add to his list. For instance, friendship can give you a sense of platonic companionship with your fellow men, and friends can also come in handy when you need someone to help you move or take you to the airport or other non-romantic activities. You think friendship is a great thing to pursue for its own merits. Friendship is so great that once you have it, why would you want anything more?
Hell yeah, totally. You're so right, the friendship is a great first step. Did you enjoy the concert tonight? Did it persuade you to be an ally for low blood rights?
You think that, going by your blood color and how often you have almost gotten killed by these more powerful on this planet, you're more like a member of the oppressed underclass than you are an ally? Or you decide not to split hairs and just tell them that yes, you'll be an ally to yourself?
That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. If you're an ally to low bloods, I'll allow you to be my mate's friend.
Friend, you correct him. You can be his friend.
Right, sure, yep. I meant to say friend.
He lets go of your hand finally, which at least counts for partial victory, and winks.
You can see the concert in the background. I think because we're playing hard to get, it's gonna make them more interested. Well, we win! Yay!
Victory. But at what cost?
Ah, Zebra.
It's got a heart in his
Goodness
eye.
gracious, sir.
It's got a heart in his eye.
I know he does. Goodness gracious.
What
What
a
a boy.
what a great volume this was.
What a boy he is.
Oh shit, we didn't do self-voicing.
Well, we can do it right now.
Yeah, we'll do it real quick.
Zebra.
Let's just load into this real quick.
Zebra. Zebruh.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Prepare.
Self-voicing enabled. Zebruh. Self-voicing disabled.
That's what we expected.
Zebra. Okay.
Hang on, check the credits. Did Papers Everywhere do any of the art for this?
Whose papers everywhere? Oh, Shelby Craig.
No, Shelby is someone else.
Oh.
I think? No, maybe you're right. I don't know.
Either way, if papers everywhere is not either of these people, then
Maybe they're
definitely.
Adrian Garcia? I don't know, because I saw this on Tumblr, sending it to you over Skype right now.
Oh my god, I'll look at it later after the episode ends.
It shows that they did fucking reference. It says NGL, this pose I drew. Papers Everywhere says, this pose I drew was 100% reference to this.
Oh. And okay. Alright. Well. Thanks for tuning in, friends.
Mm-hmm.
To another exciting episode.
Yep. Alright, well, that was fun. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Zebra. Jeez, Zebra.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What a fun adventure that was.
You're a fun adventure.
Your fun adventure. Well, well. That was some nice short things. It didn't take so long. It was only like 48 minutes about each. So. Alright. Well, well.
Yep. I enjoyed.
Can't wait to discuss this characterization all by ourselves later.
Yep, it's kind of a pity that we end up talking about this show instead of during the video.
Yep.
It's just because we don't think of it during the video. And I'm like, I wish I said that in the video.
I don't think anyone wants to hear like theory crafting for 2 hours.
But I like theory crafting.
You're silly.
He has big muscles.
You're a
Big
big
baby
muscle.
muscles.
You're a baby muscle.
I like Zebra. Zebra's a good boy.
You're a new.
He's pretty stupid.
You're a baby.
And it's okay.
Silly snood.
We love him. Okay, bye.
Yes, goodbye everyone. Bye.
Mwah.
Goodbye, my gutter blood allies.
Yes.
Alright, that's enough of that.